We're coming to you from North Myrtle Beach, home of this Saturday's second annual Better Blue Beach Biathlon. We'll tell you all about it coming up next on Carolina People. Good morning. Welcome to Carolina People. This morning we're at North Myrtle Beach City Hall. We're focused on the second annual Better Blue Beach Biathlon that'll be held here in North Myrtle Beach this Saturday. And we're visiting with Melinda Chappell, the director of the North Myrtle Beach Aquatic and Fitness Center. Good morning, Melinda.
Good to see you, Greg.
Thanks so much for coming back in. It was great having you and the mayor in yesterday. Learned so much about the city and about the amazing things happening in the area.
It's great. It's growing community, and we're excited about what's going to happen here in North Myrtle Beach with the chamber and all the different things that the city's doing. It's awesome.
Yeah, we're
really
excited
awesome
to be back here tomorrow with Craig Lloyd and Mayor Hatley coming back in.
Oh.
This facility is unbelievable.
Yeah, we're real proud of this facility.
You've got to be. You've got to be. Now, the North Myrtle Beach Aquatic and Fitness Center will be located adjacent to this?
Yes, right next door, which is going to really enhance our city complex. And again, that's real exciting to see this area kind of grow, and we think it will be a nice addition to what we're doing already here.
Absolutely. Melinda, about yourself, where are you from originally, and what brought you to the Grand Strand?
Oh, boy, I'm from Columbia, and I've been real blessed to be hired to pull this whole project together. There were a lot of people involved with it prior to me coming on. I've been here 2 years. So it's been a lot of work. I understand 10 to 12 years of hard work to get this off the ground. And I've been just blessed to come in and help carry it to fruition.
So you were recruited directly to become the director of the center?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. So I'm helping with the funding and identifying marketing tools and developing activities such as seminars, health and wellness seminars that we're doing currently. And so we're real excited about everything that we're trying to accomplish here.
And Melinda, do you have a background in aquatics or in fitness centers or involved in health and wellness?
That's a good question. Yeah, actually. Went to college at Clemson. Got a degree in Recreation and Parks Administration with an emphasis in therapeutics, recreation. And then went to Carolina and got my master's in rehabilitation counseling. So as an adult, I've been very active in aquatics and helping people improve their quality of life through recreation and leisure activities. Prior to that, I was a competitive swimmer in Columbia.
Is that right?
Yeah, loved it. Boy, I just missed the competition, but enjoyed coaching. So I've had the swim team this year and was able to get back into coaching, and it's been a wonderful thing and something that has been a real blessing. That the swimming has been awesome. So
you vicariously live through the swimmers now. I'm sure you get in the water quite a bit. That's right. But on a competitive sense, you let them do the heavy lifting. Yeah,
they do the heavy lifting, and I do the cheering and yelling and encouraging.
Oh, I bet you'd be great at that.
Well, I have fun. It definitely is a fun thing, and it's such a great sport. Such a great year-round sport, and one that's really needed in our community. We've got a lot of kids that love swimming.
Oh, yeah.
And they are expecting and extremely excited about having this program here.
And speaking of kids, yesterday Mayor Hatley was in, and we talked about her granddaughter who's 10 months. Children can get in the pool at a really young age.
Yes, they sure can. As a matter of fact, I started working with children at 6 months.
You're kidding.
And we called it mother taught or parent taught, and worked on water adjustment activities. They don't really learn to swim at that, but they learn to get comfortable and how to manage themselves in an environment. If they get in the pool real quick, and suddenly how to take care of themselves while somebody can get to them fast.
How exciting. That must be a great feeling to see a child in the pool at a really early age. You've been on board as director of the Aquatic and Fitness Center for how long now, Melinda?
2 years.
Right at 2 years.
Yes.
You just finished your second anniversary.
Second anniversary, September 17th.
Okay, great.
A significant date in our history, not only in the country but in this community of really working on quality of life issues. Unfortunate 9/11 happened and all the things that affect us in a community such as that, and I think that's where the catalyst of getting this program off the ground, coming in at that moment in time was, to me, real powerful. Knowing that we are wanting to enhance our quality of life, providing an environment for families to come and recreate together, have something for our seniors to be part of and our young people.
Of course, yesterday you laid out the groundwork or the facility itself and the mapped out the facility. When we think about this is actually going to kick off in 6 months or so. I mean, the construction of the facility will begin very soon.
Very soon. We're looking sometime in the springtime. A lot depends upon where our financing and our construction and bidding comes to completion, and then we'll break ground, and it'll be sometime in 2005, summer of 2005.
How exciting, Melinda. It must be amazing for you, having arrived in late 01 and to see that possibly by 05, y'all will be opening as a full-fledged facility.
We're excited, and think that we have a lot that we've been doing prior to that happening. Like I said, we're doing health and wellness seminars, which are real awesome. I've got one coming up the 16th, Thursday evening, on fibromyalgia.
Yeah.
And so we're really trying to be a catalyst of health and wellness and developing dynamic programs that serve everybody.
Yes.
Some open to the public free, and then when the facility opens, membership-based.
Great. Well, of course, health and wellness is a big focus of Saturday's event. You all have registration from 7 to 8:15. The actual race kicks off at 8:30.
8:30.
So folks could register as late as Saturday morning.
Absolutely, and we anticipate that. We
Really?
know people will wait to the last minute, and we're just kind of that type of people. Sometimes wait last minute. We expected a good turnout. It's a new event.
Right.
People are still keeping an eyeball on it to see how well we do, but we're thankful to have great sponsors like Better Blue, Natural Spring Water.
Right.
And then Carrabba's.
Yeah.
There's going to provide our post-race meal. A+ Graphics with T-shirts have helped us with that, and North Myrtle Beach Times. So and of course Seacoast Medical.
Seacoast Medical Center, absolutely.
Yeah, so
a superstar connection.
It really is, and of course, what better place to do a race than on the beach? How awesome is that?
This is a 10K bike and 5K run.
Yes, and some people and I sometimes get confused. That's really 6-mile bike.
Right.
We go north to Cherry Grove, turn back around, and then we have an exchange area. And then they get off their bike and then run south to towards the Crescent Beach area and turn back around and finish up right there at First Avenue, right at the park, Ocean Beach Park.
Of course, we're expecting really good weather this Saturday, but anything can happen. This event will still occur, rain or shine.
Rain or shine.
Okay.
And
right.
we planned it around low tide. So we feel at the time that the bikes are out on the beach that sand's going to be a little bit more compacted and will be a good place for people to ride their bike and then run or walk. They don't have to run. They can walk too.
Right.
And really, if folks would like to come out and just walk the race with us, then we'd love to have that participation out there too that day.
Oh, yeah, very definitely. Of course, Mayor Hatley talked yesterday about walking, and I think last year she said she did it with another city councilman, Greg Duckworth. And, of course, I understand this year he and his wife are out there. And so it's amazing. I think Marilyn will have to find somebody. She's got, 4 or 5 days now. She better get on it.
She'll get on it, and we'll help find somebody. And that's what's kind of neat, Greg, is that you can do it as a team.
Right.
Or you can do it individually. Last year we had a grandfather and a granddaughter compete. We had the council members. We had Renee and Greg Hembry. Competed together.
Right, good.
And then we had brothers and sisters, and then we had a couple of our beach patrol folks, and Myrtle Beach Patrol came up, and so it was just a really neat event.
That is exciting. Now, what prompted last year the first one? What got that underway? The first biathlon.
Well, I knew that we had a great beach out here to do a fun activity, and it's been something that I've wanted to do to bring people to North Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
Eventually, it'll be a triathlon. That's been kind of my heart because we'll do the swimming in the pool when the facility opens, and it just became such a natural to do things and put it on the beach. So that's really where it got started. I'm trying to find activities, dream up activities, use our own natural resources to bring folks to the community. And we think that not only the Better Blue Beach Biathlon will bring people, but we know the Aquatic Center will too.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Melinda, can you share with the viewers real quick how the race is conducted? What is a biathlon, and how far does, when we talked about the 10K and the 5K, I mean, that's a 10 10-mile run around. I mean, bike and run. How does it work exactly?
Well, we'll have a start where everybody's together for the bike.
Okay.
The gun or whistle will go off. Greg Barnhill with our Parks Department will set the race off, and they'll travel north on their bicycles to about 3.1 miles, and then they'll loop back around, come back south on the beach, and then there'll be a little designated area where they can lay their bikes down. We'll take care of that, and then they take off south to the running part, and loop back around and finish all where we started off. So it's 6.2 on the bike and 3.1 on the walk and run.
And is it common that folks relay? I mean, that they use someone else?
We want people to be involved. So any way that we can encourage people out there, we don't want people to be intimidated by the 6-mile bike race. We just want people to come out and exercise. And,
absolutely.
So, yeah, we've got the team aspect, which we think is really cool, and then the individual aspect for those that are a little bit more of a heavy competitor.
Well, and is there a fee to enter, and is it laid out on ages?
Yeah, actually, 17 and up, it's $10, and then under 17, 16 and under, it's $5.
Great.
The day of the race is $3. So
I mean, you add $3
excuse
too.
me.
Okay.
Yes, that's a good point. You add $3 to it. That's why you're sitting there and I'm
No,
right here.
no, that's important. I mean, so if we register by the end of the day on Friday, we'll get either $5 or $10. But if we show up that morning, if it's great weather and we say we got to be out there,
yes,
a lot of people may be waiting on the weather.
Yeah, and that's true. But they get a T-shirt, they get lunch with Carrabba's out at the registration site.
Absolutely.
Which is, so I mean, boy, what. And have better blue
yeah,
water.
Try that amazing new natural spring water.
Yeah, isn't that
Absolutely.
awesome to have that new water on the beach?
Yes,
We're
and
excited.
great alliteration there.
Yes.
That is so exciting.
Better
You got
Blue Beach Biathlon.
I like to hear you say it slowly. That's nice. That is very nice. Are there any restrictions in terms of participants, ages, or disabilities?
No restrictions. Now, disabilities, it would be a challenge to have a wheelchair on the beach. That would be somewhat of a hindrance. Which is kind of hard for me because I really like to have all different folks to be involved. But right now we felt like this is kind of the way to get started, and we may move things on the street in the future, but right now we really want to promote the beach.
Oh, it's a beach biathlon, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely. And surely there are other biathlons in other areas that don't require actually being out in the sand, and folks can surely enter those. Very right. Will awards be given for different classes of competitors?
Yes, we have real nice awards and some plaques and medallions that will be things people can take home. And actually, if you're a team, then both team members get an award with them.
Okay,
so
good.
It's cool.
Now, if someone was going to be out there, where is it physically kick off? And I think you said it starts at 8:30. 8:30,
and it's right off of First Avenue on south in North Myrtle Beach.
Right.
If you head down Main Street, you'll see the Horseshoe Dead Center. Take a right, and then our little city Ocean Park is right there on the left, just beyond Ocean Boulevard Grill.
If someone wanted to learn a little more about the biathlon they may not have caught now, can they give you a call, Melinda?
Oh, absolutely. Be happy to answer any questions. We've been fielding calls on a daily basis since we got the information out.
What's the best number to reach you?
Be 843-280-5632.
843-280-5632. And I think I've seen that on some of the spots promoting the event. I think I saw you out on a bike on the beach.
I was out there. I was on the beach, and gosh, it was a great day.
Yeah.
And that's what's exciting about it. Why not enjoy our beach at a perfect time of year in October? And it's going to be a lot of fun.
We just got a couple of minutes, Melinda.
Sure.
How will the winners be determined at the end of the beach biathlon?
Well, it'll be based on time and their age group category.
Okay.
So we think we're giving everybody an opportunity to come in and be successful. Big thing is they're successful because they participated in it.
Just getting them out there. You're exactly right. When you talk about health and wellness, and of course, 2 days from now, you all said you're having an event. Is that here at the City Hall?
It'll be in City Hall chambers. It's 6:30. It's on fibromyalgia seminar, and we've been doing seminars every month. We've got another one coming up in November 12th. It's a senior day.
Great.
All committed into this lovely City Hall area where we're going to do all different types of seminars throughout the day.
And that's in November.
November 12th.
November 12th.
Very excited, and that's going to be, our seminars are free to the public.
Right.
So we've got a lot of neat things going on in what we're trying to accomplish with the Aquatic and Fitness Center.
16 and under, it's $5. For 17 and up, $10. You add $3 if you show up the morning of, but they can contact you now at the 280-5632 number.
That's right.
Lastly, Melinda, what do you like best about what you're doing?
I think just getting to know people and creating something dynamic that our whole community will benefit from.
Creating something dynamic that the whole community can benefit from. If you can't make it out this Saturday, get out here to North Myrtle Beach City Hall on Thursday, 6:30, the fibromyalgia, or surely November 12th, Senior Day. Melinda Chappell's involved in so much. Thanks so much for being with us this morning. Stay tuned to Peyton Henley coming up next on Carolina People. Good morning. Welcome back to Carolina People. This morning we're at North Myrtle Beach City Hall. We're focused on this Saturday's Better Blue Beach Biathlon, which will be held at Ocean Park on 1st Avenue South. And we're visiting with Peyton Henley, the managing partner of Carrabba's Italian Grill, one of the sponsors of this weekend's event. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Peyton, this is huge.
Yeah.
And I heard next month you all are celebrating your second anniversary.
Yeah, it'll be 2 years next month.
Now, have you been on site that whole time?
Sure have. Came up and opened up 2 years ago, and it's been a great ride so far.
Carrabba's is huge.
Yeah, it's definitely a great place.
It's amazing to think there's only around 100 now in the country, because it feels like they're just so omnipresent.
Yeah, done a great job growing the company the past few years, and can look to continue doing so in the next couple.
Great. Peyton, about yourself, are you originally from the area?
Originally from Chappell, South Carolina, but grew up down here. I went to high school here, so I've been in the area for a while.
In Chesterfield County?
In Chesterfield County.
Yeah. Do you still have family in that area?
Actually, they're all down here now, so they all live down in Surfside.
You know, Chesterfield, I think Chappell is the where Camp Coker's located, the big camp for the Boy Scouts, PD Area Council.
Is.
That's a great area up there.
Definitely.
That's a great area. Where did you attend school, and what was your major?
I went to North Greenville College and also down at Coastal Carolina. My major was a psychology major with minor in sociology.
Did that help to prompt your interest in the restaurant industry, or was that a potential tie-in?
I think everybody's in the restaurant business has to have a little bit of psychology to it, whether they're good mad or not. So definitely it helps out from time to time.
That's great. That's great. What was your first job in the restaurant business, Peyton?
I first started out as soon as I turned 15, working in a fast food restaurant, and from that point on, really just got to love the restaurant business and working with people, and had a good time with it. So stuck with it.
Let's talk a little bit about, for viewers who may not be familiar with Carrabba's. Obviously, down here, we think it's so recognized, but, the bulk of our viewers are in the PD, even up into Chappell and up in Robeson and Scotland County. For folks in that area who may not have a Carrabba's around, what about Carrabba's? What's y'all's background?
We first started out in Houston, Texas. Our founders were Johnny Carrabba and his uncle Damian Mandola, two Southern big old Italian boys. Loved to eat. Had a very big passion for the restaurant business. Big passion for family values. So as they get together and have dinner, it's a 4-hour ordeal. So that's what they look to offer at their restaurants. Serve food that's unsurpassed in quality, and just offer that hospitality day in and day out. Mm-hmm. Really throw a party every day they open the door.
Mm-hmm. So you said it was founded in Houston in the mid-'80s, and then you all have some relation to Outback, don't you?
Yep, Outback came along, and some of the CEOs from Outback used to have their meetings in Houston, and wandered into Carrabba's a time or two, and really enjoyed the atmosphere, enjoyed the hospitality, and sat down with Johnny and Damian, and they struck up a partnership and went into that, I believe, in 1993. So ever since then, we've been growing and getting stronger and stronger each year.
Now, you're the managing partner of the North Myrtle Beach Carrabba's Italian Grill.
Yes, sir.
How did that? I mean, you talked about the founding in the mid-'80s and then the partnership with Outback.
Right.
How do you come in as a managing partner? That's fantastic.
Usually that's how they like to operate the restaurants. They like to bring in a partner that's going to make an initial investment into it. That way they're really there for the company. They're really there to build their own business. It's more along the lines still we're that family restaurant in North Myrtle Beach versus just the Carrabba's Italian Grill that's a national corporation, and we like to stick to that.
That's a great point. Now, had you worked at a Carrabba's prior to making an investment in this one and becoming the managing partner?
Yep. I started out in Myrtle Beach about a month after they opened down there.
Right.
And worked for a couple of years there, and had the opportunity 2 years ago to come up and open this one up. So about 4 years altogether I've been with Carrabba's.
That is fantastic. And now 23 months soon to celebrate your second anniversary here at the... For viewers who may not be familiar with the location, where are you all located in North Myrtle Beach?
We're located at 1015 Highway 17 North, which is right at the 11th Avenue North stoplight across from the Sand Hills Bank.
Okay.
And can't miss us. We got the beautiful trees on the roof, nice landscape, and nice aromas coming out of the doors.
Yes, yes. So coming down from the North Carolina state line, you just cruise on down 17 and be on your right?
Yes, sir.
And if you were coming up from, for viewers who were coming in from Aner, let's say, they'd come down 22 and then cruise up north on 17.
Yes, sir.
Very easy, very easy. What is it about the Carrabba's organization that really influenced your investment?
I think their commitment to their people, once again the hospitality, the attention to detail, and the way they like to run their business, and the principles and beliefs we instill in our people. We're a company of restaurants, not a restaurant company. Mm-hmm. I think that goes a long way.
And to be able to say it's a family restaurant, I mean, that's truly a treat. I actually hate to say it, I ate at another family Italian restaurant just last week.
Right.
Villa Romana, a little place on the south end that's a very popular family restaurant. But your ability to be able to say this is a family restaurant truly transcends.
We're all like a family. I feel like, and everyone that works there is part of my family, is the way I look at it. Mm-hmm. That's how we like to operate our business.
And you have family with you actually working in the business.
Yeah, every once in a while the wife comes in and she helps out, and the kids are there running around, and everybody's running after them from time to time. So,
get down,
yeah.
Peyton. That's great, particularly to get your wife in there. That's wonderful. Approximately how many Carrabba's are currently operating now?
There's 135 Carrabba's now, and more in the works.
Mm-hmm.
We've got another one opening up in Charleston coming up soon, next month.
Are you aware of any potential moves into the PD area or into southeastern North Carolina?
I'm not 100% sure right now, but we are definitely looking to start developing this area more with a little bit more gusto.
Okay. How does the company ensure that each restaurant maintains the menu and service quality on which the reputation's been based, Peyton?
I think consistency is, of course, got to be one of the most important factors. The recipes we have, we use the same recipes from store to store, so you're not going to find too many discrepancies when you go in. Mm-hmm. Whether you go in and see Craig down in Myrtle Beach, or you come up and see me up in North Myrtle Beach, they're going to be the same, and we're going to make sure we're all for that. We have strict recipes we follow.
Mm-hmm. What do you think differentiates Carrabba's from other local Italian restaurants that folks may have visited?
Once again, I think the unsurpassed quality of the food. I think our food, the freshness of the food, every day produce is coming in the back door, and we're serving it on the table that night.
Yeah.
All our salad dressings, all our sauces, all our desserts, everything's fresh in-house daily. Little tidbit of information I like to throw in is we don't even own a microwave. And, most restaurants these days got 10 or 12 of them in the back, heating things up. So we don't have any need for them. Everything's fresh, prepared daily, and cooked in the ovens.
I love it. There is no microwave at Carrabba's.
No microwave.
That is huge. That is. What do you have a favorite selection on the menu, Peyton?
I think my favorite selection would probably be the Spadino di Mare, which is jumbo shrimp and sea scallops, lightly breaded with Italian breadcrumbs, grilled and then topped off with our warm lemon butter sauce.
Now, Spadino di Mare. Mm-hmm. You said you'd worked at the one down in Myrtle Beach. I think Taste of the Town, those crab cakes had come in back to back to back.
Definitely.
As a big winner.
That and the chicken marsala. That's a house favorite, of course. Everyone loves our marsala, and with good reason. It's an excellent dish.
Oh, yeah. I got to admit, I've popped in to pick up those crab cakes before to take to friends who own other Italian restaurants in town, not to get them going after it, but just to let them know, to give them a reason why I may be eating out somewhere else, because they are truly a treat there. Truly a treat. Carrabba's has agreed to sponsor lunch for the participants in the beach biathlon this Saturday. How did you become involved in this event, Peyton?
Well, Melinda Chappell, class act, we've done several things with her already. We sponsored the swim team for the Aquatics and Fitness Center this past summer, and really grown and developed a relationship with them. And that's how we got involved with her. And
okay.
She presented this to us, and we'd love to jump on board and help out.
Yeah. Now, will you... when you think about serving the folks who are actually going to be competing that morning, have you begun to lay out? I mean, we're just a few days from the event. Have you begun to lay out what you're going to serve some really hungry folks?
Definitely. I think we're going to stick with the house favorite and go with the chicken marsala.
Yeah.
That seems to be what everybody's pulling me for, and probably a side of pasta, and we'll go with that.
Yes. I want to get the last thing in, Peyton. When you think about the corporate entity itself, obviously the Outback and the Carrabba's group there in Houston, their ability to support events that you're getting involved in locally. You pointed out it's really a local family restaurant.
Definitely.
Have they wrapped around you in your ability to support charitable groups locally?
100%. They're definitely very supportive, and I've actually got a marketing partner that helps me out, and we talk from time to time, and they're there 100% for me.
That's great. Lastly, Peyton, what do you like best about what you're doing now as the managing partner of the Carrabba's Italian Grill, North Myrtle Beach?
I think just dealing with people, whether it be employees or customers coming in, just developing those personal relationships, I think is the most rewarding.
This is probably the only restaurant on the Strand that doesn't have a microwave. Amazing. I love that. That's so exciting. Peyton, thanks so much for committing a lot to this Saturday's event.
Appreciate you having me.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Stay tuned to more Carolina People coming up next. We want to thank Melinda Chappell, the director of the North Myrtle Beach Aquatic and Fitness Center, and Peyton Henley, the managing partner of the Carrabba's Italian Grill, for working so hard to make this Saturday's second annual Better Blue Beach Biathlon such a great success.